I make more digital part of my life to forward to it, and I hope you enjoy this test through town. What does it take to put a man on the move? Come along as we find out. Come on, let's do this thing. We are back at the Evergreen Aviation Space Museum because along with airplanes, there's also a space travel piece to this that me more Joe have ever seen. So we thought since the weather was quietly outside that we would come back to our what's that say?
Okay, on October 4th, 1957, the Soviet Union launched history's first artificial satellite. It was called Sputnik, which means fellow traveler. It took 98 minutes to orbit the Earth, was hardly larger than a beach ball, and announced its presence to shortwave radio operators around the world with a series of beeps. It changed the world. I think those are the beeps.
I believe you probably can't hear it, but I believe that what you see here is what he's talking about.
I think so.
About.
That's a shortwave radio. That must be kind of what they heard when it was orbiting.
But you gotta understand, everybody, this is a shortwave radio from back in the 50s, so it's not like shortwave radios that we have today. It took a lot of effort just to make it beat like that.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind. This is
Oh, there's Sputnik up there.
When the phone, because I was just talking.
Yeah. Oh, can you tilt up
Does that work?
Oh, there you go. You got it.
There.
Just barely in frame. Nice.
I bet you know I have it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
There is a real shot of that for you. Right there.
Yeah, and let me just show everyone. This is what Mike's got to do to get the right camera angle.
But I'm perfectly okay with doing it because with this number that I hold my own camera. Only just 20 years to for somebody to figure out how to do it for me, but and over this way, if you were to walk it fast face of first aircraft.
History of the rocket. Okay. So going from the first fireworks in China all the way down over here to more rockets.
Where up when we stop.
This one stops at some military rockets.
You're gonna have to read it to me. I can't see it right on the eye. You know this for words.
So we have Dutch military rockets in 1650. The Germans' first rocket experiments began in the 1600s. Sir Isaac Newton published something that's hard to pronounce, which detailed what became known as the universal laws of motion. His third law of motion stated, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. This is the fundamental principle of rocket propulsion.
Along with rocket propulsion, that's the fundamentals of everything that's ever moved.
Yeah, that's just about anything you want to move, you're going to need to think about physics. Now that is quite the rocket.
This might be the real McCoy here.
It looks pretty. This.
That one is a bit huge.
I think this is the Atlas. Produced 1,000 pounds of thrust.
The Atlas.
Got some cool models in here.
Oh, so you did not see that. I did not do that. But there is a model of some lights. I'm not sure what hell those are, but I'm sure you can Google it if you want to know.
Oh, up there is the Gemini. Got a little fake astronaut attached to it.
Oh, that's you. Let me see if I can
Get a good shot of that.
Well, what I want to do is sit back so you see it, but then I want to film on the photos so you see some of the rest of the nanos and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if my camera let me do it.
Yeah, it's kind of right above us. I can just try and get a shot if you want.
Yes.
There we go. There's the Gemini.
And there's what we're talking about right there.
Yeah, I think it would be fun to climb in there. That's probably why they have it hanging so high,
Yeah.
so nobody does that.
Yeah.
That's the Vostok. Oh, I can read about it actually. This is the Yuri Gagarin flew into space in a capsule similar to the one above. Its exterior is identical to Gagarin's Vostok 1. Its interior is different, as Vostok 1 included controls, although limited. It was flown from the ground. A viewport, a parachute, and an ejection seat.
Really?
Okay.
So
this
is
one up there is an unmanned version, but
is that true?
yeah, this one is unmanned, but it's very similar to one that actually had a person in it.
That's the second version then.
Yeah, I think
Pretty
so.
much.
Yeah, or some later version.
Yep. Pretty neat.
Pretty cool stuff.
Have we restarted?
Yeah, I
Alright.
restarted a couple
Okay.
times just to get some.
Yep.
This right here is the super missile.
Oops.
Kind of assuming this is a replica.
Yep.
But it's the rocket that propelled Vostok and Sputnik into space. It was originally developed as the world's first intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM. It was capable of transporting nuclear warheads onto major cities in America. Called the R-7, it represented the greatest advance in rocketry since the V-2.
I feel that this was the hell of a ride.
I think you're right. I don't think I'd want to be on board for that one.
Nope. I bet you the guys did not eat for a few days before. Very neat. Very neat.
Very cool. Ooh. This is a big one.
Yeah. Yes.
So in October 1964, in a ceremony at Redstone Arsenal in Huntsville, Alabama, where the rocket had been produced, the Redstone was retired. The final tally for the reliable rocket: 27 successful missile tests, launches, and 5 journeys into space.
That's a long life for something that basically is on fire every time they use it.
27 successful test launches and 5 journeys into space. That's pretty impressive.
Uh-huh.
Survived all of that.
Hold on. I want to do try to do
some fancy camera work.
See if I can get both of them.
Yeah.
Am I doing it?
Turn to the right a little more. There, a little to the left. Perfect.
There is 2 rockets sitting about maybe 5 feet away from one another. And as you'll see, they both go from floor to ceiling.
Yeah, it makes me dizzy looking up at the top of them.
I have very good equilibrium
Yeah.
for somebody with no equilibrium to see us.
Yeah, that one in the foreground is so tall we can't even quite get the tip
No.
of it. We're real close, but
I'm pretty much
tilted as far back as you can.
laying there. Everybody, I can't eat the whole thing now. That is your idea of how tall it is.
Yeah. These things are crazy big. All right. Okay, on October 7th, 1958, NASA established Project Mercury, named for the messenger of the gods in Roman mythology. Its goal was to launch the first person into space. By the time Kennedy propelled the U.S. toward the moon, that goal was no longer reachable. Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin had already circled the globe, but Mercury could still provide first steps to the moon. And it goes all the way down there.
Now that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I will say that is really cool.
And this is the Titan II, by the way.
Wow. Cool beans, man. I think space travel is one of the
What was that?
neatest. I think space travel is one of the neatest undiscovered pieces of the world yet.
Yeah, it's really remarkable
Yes.
what they've been able to do.
Yep. Cruise the You might want to read this.
Okay, the first crew rescuing the space station. The crew of Skylab 2, the first manned Skylab mission. Joe Kerwin, science pilot. Charles Conrad, commander. Paul White, pilot. By ingeniously rescuing the disabled space station, they demonstrated how resourceful astronauts could carry out difficult repairs in space. The second crew of the Skylab 3, Alan Bean, foreground commander. Owen Garrett, left science pilot. Jack Luzma, pilot. During their 59 days in space, the astronauts erected an improved solar shield, continued observations of the sun, begun by the first crew, intensified the study of the Earth, and learned that humans could live and work in zero gravity for a long time. Wow. I think this is a real
A real
uniform.
suit? Yeah.
Yeah, astronaut Jack Luzma wore these coveralls aboard Skylab. He, Alan Bean, and Owen Garriott spent 59 days in the space station and performed 3 spacewalks. During one of them, Luzma climbed to the top of Skylab's telescope mount while the station flew into night. You are hanging, so this is a quote, you're hanging by your feet as you plunge into darkness. You can't see your hands in front of your face. You see nothing but flashing thunderstorms and stars. Get a good shot of this uniform. Yeah, there it is.
Joe was reading to you about this as I was running around the poster behind him. That I love to let him right up to this. This is why you're able to hopefully hear this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the first, if not the first instrument.
Yeah.
I don't know what that measures.
It says nitrogen pressure control. Okay. Wow.
And
Yeah, I think you gotta really know what you're doing to work this.
this was not meant for your average crop-dusting pilot.
Yep.
I will tell you that right now.
Sure.
I hope this video is coming out.
Yeah, I hope so too. This is the transition chamber for the Skylab.
Yep. That, I bet you, this is what they use to get the astronauts acclimated to space and Earth when they need to.
Yeah, you're actually right. This one, it says this is an actual airlock module, but it's built for training.
Uh-huh.
So this is what they learned on before they did the real thing.
Because you don't just step off the space shuttle and step back into normal life.
Yeah.
you have the crew has to get acclimated.
I think they've got a rover thing over here.
They do.
The Moonwalkers.
The first moon buggy.
Yeah. This is a lunar rover called Lunokhod 1. This it's a replica, but it's very cool.
Very neat. Very, very, very neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All because somebody told the president he cannot do it.
This looks like a pretty sweet ride.
He may have had his issues that President Kennedy definitely had balls to put this whole thing in the atmosphere.
Yeah. Now this right here is a buggy.
Yeah. This is a moon buggy, to say the least. Very cool. That doesn't mean needed to be done.
Okay, moon buggy. It says it right here. High-tech wheeled spaceship. The lunar roving vehicle transported astronauts across the lunar surface during the missions of Apollo 15, 16, and 17. So this had a top speed of 8 miles per hour. Every time it hit a bump in the moon's low gravity, it took flight.
8 miles an hour is pretty quick if you think about it.
If you're on the moon,
Yeah. Because this was before, when I have it all the way on my belt, I feel like I moved pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, radio transmissions frequently overheard astronauts warning, "Hang on."
And I don't see very many safety features.
Yeah.
And if you fell off, you were just liable to float away.
Yeah. Oh, this is pretty cool.
Now here we go. A bit sunful real fake pot. What they say?
This is the J2 engine. The J2 rocket engine powered the second and third stages of the Saturn V. The second stage used 5 J2 engines. The third stage used 1. Yeah. And this is an actual J2 rocket engine. This is the real deal right here.
It looks like it. I just want
I'm gonna get that That cool ring around it is real neat.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you got it.
As a tell this tell them about this see if we back for Father's Day.
Yeah. It's pretty dang cool.
I think he would really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Here. Oh, this is a house. I bet you.
Yeah, I think so. It's pretty massive.
Yeah, I didn't realize what it was until I started to walk through it.
Yeah. That's neat.
There is a white thing on the side. I bet.
Yeah. I think so.
I won't be able to get a full shot, but it was all the way that way, all the way that way,
Yeah, it's huge.
with a walkway in the middle.
Uh-huh. Yeah, wow.
I bet you this is the exit out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Maybe.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We might have to go see what's upstairs. The savings, they're upstairs in both buildings. Because I bet you it would be cool somewhere.
Yeah, we'll have to look out for an elevator.
Yes. Here we go. Here's
Helicopters over here.
what look to
Helicopters galore.
be from wood. Maybe this hotel. That's
Are you looking for what?
the
What
they
it's called?
might have said maybe.
Where is it from?
And I almost said World War II, but I don't know.
1955, so pretty close.
There you go. 55 people. So this was fairly early helicopter.
Yeah, it's massive.
But I don't know if it's ever been restored. Judging by the way the paint looks.
Mm-hmm. It looks pretty good for 1955.
I can't swear to that because it might have been restored, but I truly can't tell that by my rudimentary knowledge.
Yeah. It looks good to me.
Yeah, it's been well cared enough for that.
Uh-huh. Gyrocopters over here.
And we got what looks to be a slightly newer one over here.
This one, 1950, I think it says.
Really, it's over.
A little bit. Yeah. It's a transport helicopter for the U.S. Army.
Uh-huh. They had to get the troops back and forth from place to place somehow.
Yeah.
And once you are known that you are going into space, you leave normal human society for a little while.
This one's 59. This is cool.
Is this a concourse? Is that what this is?
This is a turbojet engine. Really cool looking.
Are we looking at one of the concourse airplanes?
I don't know. Let's see if we can find a plaque
Yeah.
for it.
I feel like we are. That I don't know. Yeah.
This is SR-71
Comment down below.
Blackbird.
Is this one of the 4 concourse planes?
Well, I know it's called a Blackbird. That's what I've seen so far. SR-71 Blackbird.
Huh. I feel like I'm on the right track, but I can't swear to it. So I don't want to put it in concrete. But
Yeah, I don't know.
we do know it's a blackbird.
Yeah.
See the big old deal. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it
Yeah.
in your door.
Yeah. See it pretty good. You could tilt up a little if you want.
Yep. I'm going to. Because even I know a little something about it.
You said the Concorde planes?
Yes.
Let me look it up and see if
That-
it's one of them.
So if it is one of those, there's only 4 were ever built. Now, if it is this a fighter plane, that's still could have been cool, but now I just want to know what we're looking at.
I don't think it's a Concorde.
You know?
But it is, like, I think it is supersonic, though.
Yes,
So
it's
somewhat.
definitely a supersonic aeroplane. that I am 1,000% sure of. Let's tell
This went over
everybody.
Mach 3.
Now that I think about it, I think you're right. I think the concourse is a totally different shape.
Yeah, when I was looking at it on my phone, it looks a little. I mean, it's kind of similar, but it's got more of a skinny
Yes.
front, I think. But this thing is neat. It looks straight out of Star
Yes.
Wars.
There is a good view of the blackboard, I hope.
This one over here is pretty neat too. The Nighthawk.
U.S. Air.
USA.
Hold on. I wasn't.
U.S. Air Force.
I'm not gonna hit this guy.
No, you're clear.
I wasn't. Over here
Yeah.
a little bit. It's like, so that. Do I have it yet?
You got the edge of it.
A little more.
There you go.
There is a zero-line U.S. Air Force plane. But yeah,
Yep, the X-15.
yep. It's 15 fighters there.
It could go all the way out to the edge of space.
Praise for available in air anywhere that's probably operates the desert smoke. If I had to guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Or this is it. Maybe not the X-15, but fire jets have.
Similar technology.
Yep,
Yeah.
because a lot of war doesn't happen
Yeah.
on ground.
Want to go see what kind of telescopes
Yep.
they got? Let's check it out. Okay, the Carlton Observatory.
Really. And now we are in the telescope room.
Yeah.
Telescopes a lot of famous magnification eras. Holy Moses. My mom had one.
Yeah.
Hers is fancy.
Maybe something like that over there.
Well, no, let me see. More like, well, it's a little bit bigger, believe it or not.
Wow. That's
Meaning,
impressive.
meaning the actual telescope, not the stand, but the
Right, yeah.
telescope. And that was nice enough to buy me a little TV for it. So I didn't even lie
That's
into it.
cool.
Although they never use it, but
But it's fun.
it's one of those novelty things.
Yeah. Right.
But a lot of astronauts dream started by looking at one of those.
Definitely.
What's out there?
What's up?
Neat for sure. Really neat. What did you think?
What did I think of the whole thing?
Yes.
It was very cool. I'm impressed it's just about as big as the aviation side. I thought it might end up being a little smaller.
Me too.
But they got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
When we walked into the first hallway, I wasn't really sure that it was, they put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah. All the replicas, and even some real things. Color me impressed.
Yes. As you saw, this video was a little bit different than most of my others, but how this connects in my life story is no matter how you look at it or how it is viewed, there is a shit pile of horsepower in there. And I like anything that was fast and makes noise and just cool. And you can call that a little bit reckless if you want to, but I'm pretty astronauts that rode in those spacecraft would say the same thing. So that is how aeronautics space is part of my life. You're welcome to it, and I will see you on the next path through town.
Yep, it's pretty amazing what people can do, and they really put their mind to it. Make sure to check out the space side of Evergreen Aviation Museum if you ever get the chance.